Did you know that an annuity might be a great way to increase the legacy you leave for your heirs? In today's video, we will take a look at 3 different annuities built to do just that, and I'll show you all you need to know about them. Hi, I'm Charles Cannon, certified financial planner and founder of the Lifetime Income For You channel. For everything you need to know about retirement and annuities, click the subscribe button below, ring the bell for notifications, and when we're done, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Annuities are generally thought of as a tool to maximize your income during retirement. But recently I met someone who had plenty of retirement income coming in and lots of other assets. But the one problem he faced is that he was no longer insurable. That means that he couldn't buy more life insurance if he wanted to. So he had some money that he wanted to set aside in an annuity, and he asked me what were the 3 top companies for legacy annuities. And so today I'm going to share with you the research I did with him. And in a second here, I'm going to share my screen. But first, I want to ask you to please leave a comment below in the comment block and ask me questions about any type of annuity you might own that you're having troubles with, annuities that you're thinking about purchasing, or any question about annuities, and I'll answer it in a video. In our example here, Mr. and Mrs. Smith have $870,000 in a current annuity, and that annuity is past its deferred sales charge time frame. Access to the cash value is a secondary consideration, as they believe they have enough income and other assets, therefore will not likely need any distributions. However, the annuities we're looking at do allow spousal continuation, so that the surviving spouse could have access to the cash values if needed, while still building the ultimate legacy for the next generation. Here we are on the guarantees overview, as if the annuity earned 0% interest every year in their indexing. You can see that Annuity 1 and Annuity 2 are designed in basically the same way. Annuity 1 gives a bonus of 15%. Annuity 2 gives a bonus of 20%. That means that whatever money is deposited gets an automatic 15 or 20% bonus. And therefore, when $870,000 is deposited, the death benefit would be just over $1 million in Annuity 1 and $1,044,000 in Annuity 2. But that is the only guaranteed growth inside the annuity. If these annuities continue to get 0% interest, that death benefit stays the same all the way through. One other thing to know about Annuity 1 and Annuity 2 is that to get that higher $1 million death benefit, the death benefit needs to be taken over 5 years, so 5 payments of $200,000 each. Annuity number 3 is different. It does not have a bonus, but it does have 7% simple roll-up on the death benefit for 15 years. So in year 1, it goes up by 7%. It's still behind. By year 5, it's higher, and it continues to grow, finally capping out in the 15th year at $1,783,000. And it can be taken in a lump sum. But notice that the actual cash values can decrease over time because Annuity number 3 has a 50 basis point fee for the features of its death benefit rider. Now let's take a look at what happens if the annuity performs as it has in the past. Here is the as illustrated overview. Annuity 1 and 2 are at that $1 million amount, but as interest is earned in their indexing, they credit 150 and 175%. So that if the annuity works as well as it has in the past, it'll be in the 1.3 million range, almost 2 million, and right over 2 million after 10 years. And it projects at 3.7 at the end of 20 years. In all 3 of these cases, I've used what is basically their best illustrated rate. and it's using a 2-year segment. You have to look at my other video, caps, spreads, and participation rates, to understand the underlying indexes. That's a whole different conversation. You can see here in Annuity 3, with the 7% simple times 15 years, at the end of 1, it's using that. But by the time we're at 5 years, it's the actual cash values are now the death benefit. And so it will lag behind because it is only 100% of whatever the interest is versus 175 or 150. But in annuity number 3, it's still a 1-year death benefit. And the 1-year death benefit, for example, at the end of year 10 would be that 1.5 number. And in a 1-year death benefit on these others, you could only take the cash value. So you would give up that extra $600,000 if you wanted it in a lump sum. My view of what this client's goals were is that they should probably narrow things down between annuity 2 and 3, and maybe even do a mix of the two. One of the great things about designing annuities for legacy is that you do not need to provide evidence of insurability. And so you saw in the screen share, the amount of money that he set aside for legacy was greatly enhanced right away. So if he did have an early death, his heirs would have received that extra money. If you would like to buy an annuity to optimize your retirement income or legacy, click below to watch my Masterclass and apply to become a client. If we decide to work together, you'll work directly with me, not with a nameless, faceless person in a phone center somewhere. I'm Charles Cannon, and remember, the most important part of your retirement is lifetime income for you.